Hey, yo, what is up, everybody? It is dual Dokkanfest time. We have the info for the Super Saiyan Goku slash Gohan. I might say Goku and Gohan here and there, but their name is Super Saiyan Goku slash Super Saiyan Gohan Youth. And the transforming cell. I'm very excited to see what these units do. First of all, we gotta go through Cell and Goku first. Like, we're not gonna waste any time. Let's cut down the big fish. Leader skill for Goku. Super Saiyan or Goku family gets 3 key 170 across the board. You will get an additional 30% of HP attack and defense if you are an Android slash Cell Saga. Now, that's a very niche 30%. You know, it's not like Terrifying Conquerors or like some of these other ones that they've given, like the Kamehameha ones that the 7-year anniversary units do. I don't have an issue with the leader skill because Goku Family 170 is insane enough. Like, that's a legitimate leader skill by itself. It's just we're past that meta, right? Merged with Super Saiyans is fine, even though a lot of them are Goku's family, right? Right. So that one's weird. That's more just for the Vegeta and Trunks type units. And then Android slash Cell Saga. I mean, the extreme. If we go over to Android slash Cell Saga, the extreme in Super Saiyan Vegeta is about to, even though he should be named Super Vegeta, that's all he calls himself. I feel like Super Saiyan Vegeta in that saga, when he does the Big Bang attack, should be called Super Vegeta. But of course, we understand the difference, right? AGL Gohan is going to be on it. AGL Future Trunks, nobody likes that guy. Future Trunk AGL, yeah, future physical Trunks though, however, him getting the stats buff is going to be very good for him. He feeds off of that leader skill very well, like more than most units. So hopefully he looks better than he has so far. AGO Dokkanfest Trunks, I hope he looks really good. We're gonna look into their leader skills and stuff like that right now though. Physical future Gohan, into future Gohan, Super Vegeta, all that, right? Now let's get into what Goku does. If we zoom in here, Goku super attack, when he raises attack permanently and then raises defense for one turn with a high chance to stun. Very good for Super Battle Road. It's the instant transmission. I love it. I love it. I've been waiting for it. Now, I will say it's not as elite as I thought it would look, but it still looks very, very good. Passive skill Goku's full power attack and defense 108%. He gets an additional 59% attack and defense when super attacking. He gains a high chance to dodge the enemy's attack during the turn when performing a super attack for the first 5 turns from appearance, and he gains a medium chance to dodge after the 6th turn when performing a super attack after the turns have elapsed. What the hell does it gain a high chance? Okay, so during the first 5 turns of Goku's very first appearance, say it's turn 2 up to turn 7, after Goku super attacks in that turn, he will have a 50% chance to dodge. And then the same thing after that 8th turn, Goku will have a medium chance to dodge, but only after he super attack effects. It's the instant transmission gimmick. I guess that's fine. He gains an additional attack and defense 20% every time an attack is evaded. It doesn't look as, I mean, it looks good, but it doesn't look crazy, right? Like, I feel like the GT physical Goku and Vegeta on paper looked much more intimidating as units than this Goku does here, but we got to see him in action first, right? I always try to give units that benefit of the doubt. He doesn't give any support, he's not orb changing, he's just the dodge and then the stats, I guess. That's fine. Active skill exchange. It can be used after 3 super attacks are performed. Link set before he transforms is Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior race on the family. Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, prepare for battle, and fierce battle. That's fine. He is on a hell of a ton of categories. My goodness. Goku and Gohan are on Super Saiyan, Goku's family, Pure Saiyans, Android slash Cell Saga, Kamehameha, Bond Master, and Disciple. I'm very glad they're on this category. I thought they were going to be a bit finicky with some categories like this. I don't know. I feel like Goku is Gohan's teacher in the Cell Saga. So you definitely, yeah, like Goku and Gohan's from the Cell Saga should all be on Bond. I just feel that way. Because he trained with Gohan for those years. Like, people act like Goku never trained Gohan. I'm not just talking about the hyperbolic time chamber. I am talking about when they were waiting on the androids to arrive. So it's good to see that. Turtle School Heavenly Events. Good to see that, actually. That's very good for Heavenly Events. Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Entrusted Will, and Full Power. Full Power, dude. Still waiting on a new leader skill, aren't we? It's crazy. And then it's nice to have Entrusted Will, but of course that makes sense. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Saiyan Gohan, he's very good. Like at least from his animations, let me say his animations are very good. Masenko greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. Passive skill surpass your father, attack and defense 180%. At the start of the turn, he gets an additional 58% attack during the turn after receiving an attack. Huh? Okay. He gets an additional defense up boost of up to 100%. The more HP, the greater the boost. That is good though. So at least it. Oh, that's why he gets the attack. He's Tech Ultimate Gohan. Guard will be activated against all attacks for 3 turns from the first appearance. After Guard has been activated 2 times, meaning I believe is that 2 separate turns or 2 separate hits? Because that's a massive discrepancy, right? I believe that's 2 separate turns, but don't quote me. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I am. He gains an additional 58% defense for the rest of the fight. Yeah, it has to be. Okay, perfect. So it's after he's been hit 2 times with his guard being activated. And now the reason I know that is because after guard has been activated 4 times, meaning after Gohan has been hit 4 times within those 3 turns, he will gain an attack and defense 58% buff for the rest of the fight. After Gohan has been hit 6 times with his guard active, so only still during those first 3 turns, guard activated against all enemies for the rest of the battle. Wow. Great chance to nullify key-based supers and counter with violent power. Oh, that's hard. That just sounds fire. It's that motionless Kamehameha Gohan does when he just looks at Cell with like utter disgust. Like that fire scene when Gohan and then the Kamehameha, he's just standing there and like, yo, do something. And Gohan fires it at point blank range and it just clears Cell. I love that scene so much. Link set doesn't change, huh? Okay, that's very good because if you exchange one, that means they'll go 7 for 7. That's very good. Very good, exceptional. Cell. Now let's see what first form Cell does. He is going to go through first, second, and perfect Cell. Android/Cell Saga or Power Absorption categories get 3 key 170, 30% extra to Android's category. That's pretty much every single Android, by the way. Like any Android unit is on either of these teams, if that makes sense. I can't think of, and Mira, by the way, I can't think of any unit that's not on Power Absorption or Android slash what, like GT Android 17. I mean, Super 17 is on Power Absorption, but like the GT Android 17s, the separate ones, I guess they're not. I don't believe they're on Power Absorption. Yeah, okay. So I guess that's one of the things you can count out, if that makes sense. That's fine. Super attack. First form Cell does a special beam cannon, raises attack permanently, raises defense for 1 turn, immense damage. Creeping Cell, passive skill attack and defense 170%. He gets an additional attack and defense 30% when super attacking. He gains an additional attack and defense 80% and critical hit chance and dodge chance plus 18% when there are 2 or more enemies. So he's a bit more desperate in Super Battle Road. I like that. He gains an additional attack and defense 70% and critical hit chance and dodge plus in another 17 plus another 17%. Yes, so when you're in Super Battle Road and you're facing 3 or more enemies, Cell will have, make sure I do my math right, 320% attack and defense, and then he'll get 30% attack and defense when super attacking with a 35% chance to crit and dodge. Wow. I mean, that's very niche, right? But I feel like with attack and defense 170 with the buff on super, he should be fine in his first form, like statistically. He'll be doing good attack stats. He's not dependent on multiple enemies. I don't think so. We'll see. Medium chance to perform an additional super attack when HP is above 50%, and then absorb 17. The condition is after 3 turns have passed. That's fine. Link set, Flea, Messenger from the Future. Thank God they gave him big bad bosses, bro, because sometimes with Cell units, they're weird, man. They're so weird. So thank you for giving them big bad bosses. Flea is such a terrible Link, but whatever. Shocking Speed, Nightmare, Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. That's fine. Categories. Android slash Cell Saga, Power Absorption, Androids, Transformation Boost, Time Travelers, Artificial Life Forms, Target Goku. Yeah, we expect all these, right? These are all fine. Except Exploding Rage. Oh no, because he turns into Buff Cell, by the way. It's a rage mechanic, so we'll get to that. Now let's see what second form Cell does. He has the same exact super attack effect. His passive skill, attack and defense 180%. He gets 40% attack and defense when super attacking. He gets in now the crit chance is just there. He will get the crit chance and dodge plus 17%. He gets an additional attack and defense 120%, and then the 18% crit and dodge chance added on when there are two or more enemies. So in Super Battle Road, that's not doing anything for me, because once you get to around turn 4, that's not, I mean, it takes 3 turns, but once you get to turn 4, that's not really doing it for me. The fight should be over. I suppose maybe I'm not familiar with the red zone stages the way everybody else seems to be. So I know there are certain segments where you'll be fighting multiple enemies. So maybe he'll be able to get that. Whatever, I guess. The medium chance to perform an additional super when HP is 50% or more. So same as before. He has an additional attack and defense 120 and crit and dodge plus 18% when there are 2 or more enemies. That's too specific now. First form Cell is whatever, but I hope Perfect Cell isn't like this. Let's see. Super attack, the solid hammer raises attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage. Couldn't defeat me even if you had 100 years. That is a cold ass quote, man. Full power Cell, attack and defense 250%. Cell will get an additional attack and defense 50 when super attacking. He gets crit chance and dodging enemies attack plus 35%, so now it's just there. He will gain an additional attack and defense 50% when there is 1 enemy. I mean, you're not gonna see him in Super Battle Road, so it's whatever. He's the AGL Goku and that transforming Frieza archetype and the physical Vegeta, that archetype. I've been waiting years for them to do a Cell and Buu that fits into that meta. He's fine. He's just bland. He's bland, and his second form seems like it's kind of a meh. I don't really like it. Yeah, second form Cell isn't hitting for me. But a high chance to perform an additional super attack when HP is above 50%. You could take that off. I feel like it would have helped a lot if you just took that off. It should just be an innate high chance to additional super. Preferably launch an additional that has a high chance to super. But whatever. Link set. Flea becomes Attack of the Clones, and what link is that? Okay, so Flea becomes Brutal Beatdown, and then what's the other link? Is that Shock? He got rid of Shocking Speed? Oh, the wall standing. Okay, Brutal Beatdown. I didn't even read. I'm sorry, Garesh. I'm so sorry. Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, and the wall standing tall become Gentleman, Attack of the Clones, and Ultimate Life Form. You got rid of Brutal Beatdown, Nightmare, and wall standing tall for these terrible links. Oh man. Thank goodness they didn't touch Big Bad Bosses, bro. That's just terrible. Oh man, that's sick. Whatever. His active skill can be used when there's 1 enemy and his HP is 50% or less. Once only, of course. The Rage mode temporarily raises attack. He will give himself 2 ki and guaranteed perform critical hits. I don't give a damn, man. Especially because he's gonna be a TUR. Hey, who cares, bro? If you're not gonna give him percentage buffs, the bare minimum is giving them crit at this point and ki, because they need it so badly they can't link with anybody else. I don't like Cell. I don't like Cell, man. Why did you can't hold back with an extreme class unit like this, man. When his links aren't gonna be, like say Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, Super Saiyan Prepare for Battle. I don't know, I'm spitballing, but like Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, certain extreme class you like Cooler or something like that, Brutal Beatdown, Shocking Speed, and then Rose will have Dismal Future, which can go with a lot of the Trunks units. You can't hold back, man. When his link set isn't an 8 out of 10, And then you gave him these weird enemy-based restrictions. I hate those. So those are some of my most hated restrictions in the game, actually. I don't think I've ever voiced that opinion. But the ones where it's like you got to be fighting a certain amount of enemies and it's crucial to your kit, like first form cell is like, I didn't think it was that bad because Super Battle Road is fine. But second form cell, why is he like that? When I'm in the Legendary Vegeta event or Infinite Dragon Ball History, you get my point. Android 18 and Android 16, they're physical, life and death deciding battle, leader skills irrelevant. Dual Destroyed. Greatly raises attack and defense for one turn and causes supreme damage. Passive skill Battle of Good and Evil. Attack 160% and defense 180%. They gain an additional attack and defense boost up to 100%. The greater the HP, the more the boost. Gains a medium chance for all attacks to be effective against all types if there is a superclass enemy in the same turn. Mind you, they're extreme fizz, so I mean, I guess. Gain a medium chance to guard against all attacks if there's an extreme class enemy on the turn. That's not the androids, right? Like that's not Android 18 and 16 here. Okay, this is what a weird unit. Wow. All allies will get 34% attack and defense 16% if there is a superclass enemy, and then all allies will get 18% attack and 34% defense if there is an extreme class enemy. That's a weird unit. That's definitely a very peculiar unit. They don't seem bad. Usually you can pick like, yeah, this unit's not really. Yeah. Now I will say medium chance to guard is not trustworthy, right? We know that by now, but they're not bad. Links at Android Assault, solid support, shocking speed, cold judgment is going to be great for them. It's always great for units that guard. Tough as nails, soul versus soul, and then fierce battle. Only on 4 categories: Android / Cell Saga, Androids join forces, and target Goku. Damn, man. Alright, I guess. Let's see what this Super Saiyan Vegeta does. Leader skill master. Well, it doesn't matter. Super attack, the final bullet attack. Basically the final what's it called? The flash cannon. Damn it! How could I forget the name? Attack and defense 100%. I'm gonna remember that name. Attack and defense 100%. He gets an additional attack and defense 100% when he attacks. He will get 3 key and perform an additional attack. If you get him 3 or more key spheres, he will perform an additional attack for 4 turns from his very first appearance. Okay. He will also gain another 100% attack and defense for the rest of battle after he has done 5 or more attacks. And then attack effective against all types for the rest of the fight once he has done 10 or more attacks. So Vegeta is a very intriguing unit. Now, he's not as anywhere near as weird as these guys, but he's weird in his own right. I don't have any real issues with Vegeta. I get what they were going for. He's kind of just, he has short-term benefits with this additional attack he can do, and then he has long-term benefits with this type advantage he can do, right? I'm fine with this. Link set is a standard, literally the standard Super Saiyan Vegeta link set. There's nothing weird about it. Categories, the standard Vegeta categories from the Cell Saga, right? He's not really needed anywhere. I don't think he's gonna, it's too bad, man. I know it's from, I feel like he should be on Heavenly, he's not on Heavenly Events. I don't know, man. All that training Vegeta did right before the Cell, he should be on Heavenly Event. Yeah, I don't like that. He would have been a great help for that team, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is definitely a long video, almost 20 minutes. I loved making it for you. You guys know these are my favorite nights, or for this matter, the sun is up, so I guess my favorite morning. Hitman is out. New info on the way. Well, data download on the way.